Time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
More fantastic weather on this Thursday here in central and eastern Kentucky. We started out rather cool, upper 40s and low 50s, but a decent warm up, and this delightful stretch of weather continues to close out the week. Warm temperatures, low humidity levels, and that will be key for the weekend. By late August standards, it's going to be a nice weekend. Sure, it's going to be hot with highs around the 90-degree mark, low 90s even, but the humidity levels still manageable. I think we will see those increase along with temperatures into next week. And the isolated storm threat is pretty low end, but we may see it middle of next week. Here are the Kentucky mesonet early morning lows, and yet again, mid to upper 40s, a few low to mid 50s, so unseasonably cool, but with the full sunshine. Even with a bit of an east wind today, we have really seen a nice recovery. Again, cloud-free skies looking good in Mount Sterling. 77 degrees there with those dew points super duper low. Taking you to southern Kentucky where we had a few fair weather clouds along the border. Wayne County near Monticello, 79 there at the Kentucky mesonet. And again, a nice recovery after starting where we We're into the upper 70s and low 80s, good 4, 5, 6 degrees. Milder than yesterday, and we're going to see that pattern again for the day on Friday as temperatures increase. One thing that will stay relatively low, at least in the short term, are humidity levels, and you see a lot of the Ohio and Tennessee Valley enjoying another fantastic day, all due to high pressure sitting right over the heart of the Ohio Valley, central Ohio. Now, as it moves eastward, we're not going to see the classic return flow bringing the moisture back. That's why humidity levels stay down. But the bit of a ridge with warmth in the central plains moves eastward. Tomorrow morning, still kind of coolish, low to mid 50s, and then we recover into the low to mid 80s. High school football kicking off. One of the big games here in town. Trinity from Louisville coming over to take on Bryan Station, the defenders, and it will be a perfect evening for it. Usually week one, we're always dealing with heat and humidity and sometimes storms. Not going to have that this year, so again, pretty ideal to say the least. As the high gives way, the warmth does begin to push eastward here. So heating up 90-ish on Saturday and then low 90s on Sunday. But still a good-looking weekend because this is key. Look at the muggy cast. Just barely noticeable over the weekend. Then we get back into the more humid air heading into the mid part of next week. So above average temperatures early, mid next week. And look back to the northwest. We'll have to see if it gets a little cooler heading toward the Labor Day weekend, a little more than a week out. Drought monitor updated today. Clearly the rain from this past weekend had a pretty significant impact. A lot of the area in much better shape, the only exception being northeastern Kentucky. But with the dry stretch this week, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Tonight, clear skies, another pleasant night, 54 for the overnight low. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine, a little warmer. 86 the high here in Lexington. Extended forecast here again, perfect for week one of high school football. Get out there and support your favorite team and enjoy the nice weather. Good looking weekend overall as it does begin to heat up. And then we'll see more humidity and the potential of a few isolated storms next Wednesday and Thursday with highs in the low 90s.